On your main planet?
If my main planet is the purple one that I started at, then
Yeah.
because you're telling me to connect it to the natural gas, which is the one above it.
Yeah, but this should already be a level 1, right? Yeah. Okay, no, okay, you have water and fruit. That's what it's saying. Okay, you have water and fruit.
Okay, all right. So
Um,
required for level 2. I see that now.
that's
Gotcha.
it. Okay.
Any tier 1
If you
resource and any food resource.
exactly, yeah, if you hover over it, you can see all that. So now you're trying to level up that tier 1 so that you can use it to send it to your main planet. You're also going to need to find food elsewhere. So you need to be scouting for food. So go
Okay.
find your first bit of food that you can. I built my scouts, but I didn't send them out.
How do I tell what something is degenerate matter? Tier 2, just a tier 2 resource. Would that do it?
Yeah. No.
No, it's not food.
No. Um,
Alright, I'll go to the other one after I check out this other planet here. And so I've got the gas connecting to the main planet.
okay. Yeah, you could wait on that, but that's fine. You can also do it now, and that'll be fine too. Either way is good. Um,
And I'm going ahead and colonizing these planets out here.
no, colonize the water. Don't colonize those tier 2s.
Okay.
But you need to take. You've got 2 scouts. Start scouting with them. Now you can auto explore, or you can say go to these specific planets. If you just right click on them, they're gonna go at regular speed. If you use F, uh, it'll activate your FTL, and you'll go faster. But it's gonna spend your FTL energy, which you see all those little bars at the very top. You got your money, you got influence, you have energy, you have FTL energy, research, and global defense. That FTL energy will get to a max of 250. You probably are close to full right now by this point. At the start, it was a little bit
I am.
hard. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start auto exploring with my guys now.
So there's a little gray guy protecting ancient knowledge. Is this it's remnants? What is this?
You can try to kill him with your fleet. You can check his strength versus your strength. But those are the AI opponents. So your fleet, your scout can't do it, but
I have
that's a 2.7.
I have a little bit more.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough fight, but it should be.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Doesn't sound like it's
oh,
worth it.
where your heavy carrier is going? No.
Heavy carrier. No,
Yeah,
no.
your main guy, your main fleet
I was looking
is heading.
elsewhere. Yeah, I was looking elsewhere.
Yeah, I can't. How do I ping? Shit. It was I know that I saw it in the controls here.
There's.
Options,
Oh shit! There,
keybind.
yeah, and there's where my heavy.
You've
carrier
got
is
where
going.
your
Yeah,
heavy carrier is going is too strong.
I see him.
Okay. V will ping all allies. So, yeah, you are here, and yeah, don't attack that guy.
And
But
can
you,
can this thing FTL? I
yeah,
guess so. Hyperdrive.
yeah, just hit F.
Oh, okay.
But
Get the fuck out of there. And it just regenerates over time.
I thought that there was somebody here. There probably was, and your scout's not there anymore.
There was.
Yeah, and he
no,
was
he's over to the
probably.
right. So go ahead and hit him.
You could try. I mean, I think you can take him. It may hurt. You may want to just avoid
there's
it.
a 2.3. There's a 1.8. But they're
I
all
would take
near-
out.
they're
I
all
would take
close
out the
by.
1.8.
Are they going to support each other?
No,
Okay.
that's fine. Now this is weird. I'm not seeing all the. I don't know what's going on here. When I'm exploring, I've got these gray planets that don't seem to be anything.
Yeah,
they're
I've
actually
seen that
barren.
too.
I actually
there's
have
nothing
barren
on them.
planets.
Yeah,
This is
I
the
do
first
too.
time I've seen barren planets.
Yeah, I think I may have accidentally colonized one. I don't know. Yeah, I did.
Now, how does that look? Is there anything that you can do with it, or is it just dead?
It needs water and food. It's
So you can
I
do
can,
stuff with
I
it.
can
Okay.
build stuff on it. It's got like 4 slots open.
Okay. Uh, if you imported water and food, it would give it a population. It would get it up to tier 3. Then you could theoretically build the mega farm and a water generation, and then stop importing. And in theory, you could build it up. It's.
Is it worth it though? Like, should I just ditch it?
I can't answer that. It right now it's costing you money.
So, all right,
Probably
what
abandon it for now, and maybe later do something with it.
it doesn't seem like it's colonizing. What does that cost you?
Colonizing just costs you the units, but once the planet's yours, it is going to a level 0 planet costs you 80,000 money, space dollars. Um,
And so, a water planet can only supply one other planet.
yes, each planet only supplies one. Can only be exported to one planet. You can't split up any planet. Can't be traded to multiple planets.
So I got two water planets here, and only one that I think needs them. What should I be focusing on for that?
Real quick, what's up to Chunk? I didn't see you there, and Ilswin. How you guys doing? Okay, you have, what is it now?
Oh wait, my water planet needs water to upgrade to level 2.
Because as you exported that water
Yeah,
to another
should
planet,
I-
you're no
should I
longer
trade
able
that?
to use it. No, you don't. The water planets are made
It's a
to be
slave.
exported. It's a slave, and it's going to be a tier 0. Later, you might be able to give it some food and give it a water production facility, so that it can still level itself and be able to sustain itself while exporting its own water. If you look at the buildings, go on and double click on any of your planets, and then click on the building tab. I guess I gotta zoom in a little more. There we go. So click on buildings, and you'll see underneath resource, you got mega farm and hydro generator.
Okay.
Now, if you click on that, you'll see it's a 3x3. It's rather large. You kind of only want to place that inside of those grids. While it can be placed anywhere, look at the second number there. That's like
Right. It's not
190.
It's not ready. This
No,
one
no, no.
reminds
It's
me-
not. It's not a matter of it not being ready. The first number is how much it costs to build it. The second number is how much it costs to maintain it. Um, so if you build it out off your grid, it's going to cost you 190 to maintain it. If you build it on the grid, it's only going to cost you 110 to maintain it. And you can build over existing buildings, so it's definitely fine to wipe out a city block to put in one of these. The city block will rebuild itself somewhere else. So you want to try and get it to where it only costs 100 to maintain one of these. Now you're not
So
going to do
on
this
my-
right now, but
Okay.
I just want you to see that. So
Yep.
that's how you can go on ahead and build food on a planet, and be able to stop exporting, or stop importing the food from another planet. Now, any food you produce via a mega farm cannot be exported, so you can't produce a surplus this way. But you can use that to handle your own requirements. Same thing with the hydro generator. You'll only ever need one water source on a planet, but you will need multiple food. Every level of upgrade is going to require more food.
All right.
You only
so,
need one level of water.
so my carrier won a battle. I got some loot.
Okay.
He's not strong enough to face anything else that I can see right now. What do I do to get more?
It's not about battling right now. It's about exploring and getting some planets. So you need more food and you need more water. So find food planets, find water planets, and focus on getting your main planet leveled up. So look at what it's asking for to be leveled up, and do that. And if it requires another planet to do it, then level up that planet to make it happen. Like I haven't done anything for myself yet at all, so I kind of need to get on my game a little bit. If
Do
you
it.
can try to do that,
Yeah.
and let me know how it goes. Um, Alicia, what are you doing?
And so the distance from the planet that you're transferring the resource shouldn't matter?
No. I think ultimately there may be some limit. I encountered one thing, but it may have just been a glitch in the game as well. So it's really hard to say.
Human disconnected from your chamber.
Also, a quick way to colonize is just to select a planet and push C, and that'll queue up the colonization. They will colonize in order of where you queued them up to. I'm not sure if I can move them in the list here. Okay, I just accidentally set that to export somewhere. So yeah, no, you can't change that queue, but yeah, now that I'm grabbing a bunch of these planets, that'll be good. That's going to take care of that.
How would I go about... should I produce labor from my main planet or elsewhere?
Main planet is a good start, but then yes, you're going to want to get more labor. So that's when you're going to build a factory. If you say, all right, I'm going to want to start building ships from this particular place, then put down some labor. Also, if it has a lot of good asteroids or something, then maybe you want to put some labor there so you can build like mining bases and stuff, but that's harder to explain.
And how do you develop a planet? How do you get more developed grids?
Oh, over time and more population.
Okay.
So the larger the population, the more it's going to develop.
So building a metropolis square would be a good idea, maybe?
No.
No.
No, you need to actually... Building the metropolis is not going to bring you population. Leveling the planet gives you population. And they'll do it automatically. Once you start getting a high amount of population and those cities are just kind of in your way, the little one grid cities, you build a metropolis and that'll be a 2x2. So it's only it only takes up 4 squares, but it'll house 6 population. It'll then wipe out 2 of those city blocks that you don't need. So that you're kind of condensing it and putting it into one spot. So that's one thing you can do. Now remember, you can overwrite those cities if they're in your way. If you want to put something else, where they are, overwrite it. Just don't override a building that you paid for. Also, pressure buildings can be done. Somebody's doing a vote in the Senate. We can kind of ignore that. That's fine. But if you see the thing at the bottom right, it's got a countdown now. And you may want to look at, like, you'll say where your scouts were built and this and that. So that's kind of telling you events that are going on in the bottom right hand.
How do you connect systems?
What?
By having adjacent star systems controlled, or like I have a system that's not connected apparently.
Yeah, that's weird. Usually you can skip. Okay, no, I've actually got something the same. So these actually can't trade. So you can't really connect them unless you build in that other system. So go on ahead and take the tier 1.
Food in there. Yeah, I didn't.
Oh,
see
is there
that.
food? Oh, yeah, get that food. And I mean, the tier 1, you're gonna want that tier 1 at some point too. So you can take a couple of tier 1s. Just, I wouldn't worry about the tier 2s yet.
Talking about the gold planet.
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, it's the only thing that says 1.
Yeah, the native gold on as new to you.